Hey guys, long time no see, but to be honest, I have just been soaking up the new garden and everything has been so busy, but I'm loving life. Everything's good. I've missed you and I have decided that I need to start doing some garden tour videos. I think those have always been my favourite videos to film and I really want to show you guys the progress that we have made and yeah, just show you where we've come. So let's get going. We finally had rain in the UK after like a good 2 months with literally nothing, and it's rained today so much. I was in London today and my family's visiting today, which is why I'm at the garden, but they're not going to get here for about an hour and a half, so I've got some time to show you everything that's growing and harvest some goodies for dinner. So this is what the garden is looking like at an overview. A lot of it is very wild. We've got a lot of overgrown things, we've got lots of weeds, but that is the reality of having a garden and a full-time job and living by myself, trying to do everything by myself, and also keeping important time with family and friends. But we've still managed to get some amazing things from the garden this year, and I have been planning out the layout and everything for next year's garden. But we've got so many tomatoes and I'm so excited because we've had lots of smaller cherry tomatoes, but I can see we've got some red beefsteaks, my favourite thing to grow in the garden. We've also got some peppers, aubergines. Cucumbers are not doing that well. We've got some Yuchi curry. Oh, my sunflower's fallen over. Oh, RIP. Anyway, all of the brassicas pretty much have come out now. I've just got a few left. Those ones have gone to seed completely. Let's give you a close-up of everything. So starting off in the first corner, we've got some lovely dahlias. I got all of these ones at the Malvern show. I did put the labels, but they seem to have blown away. So this one's just come out. That is stunning. Like, that's so gorgeous. Then this is a nice big white coloured pink one. That's so gorgeous. And then, like, look at these cucumbers. Look how miserable and sad they look. Like, what is this? I had like 5 plants along here and they've just, well, that one's dead. They just look awful. So cucumbers have not been great this year. Leftover remnants of lettuce. And then, excuse the fact I've done no pruning on these ones here. I've only managed to prune some of the tomatoes. But we've got our very first red beefsteaks, and then these ones are also going red. Oh, I've just picked that one. Gorgeous. I can't remember what any of the names are because all of my labels came off the tomatoes, but I am very proud because I've grown all of these from seed this year. Like, look at these. They're quite small because we've not had much rain, but they're so gorgeous. And this one, I cannot keep this one under control. You'll see I pruned those the other day, well, probably a couple of weeks ago actually. This one, there's so many, which is amazing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I've ended up with so many of these sun gold cherry tomatoes. I think that's what they are, or something like that, but they're insane. They're so prolific. This is where I had the onions. I did sow some beans, but they're kind of small, so this is probably not going to amount to much before winter. This bed had cauliflowers in. They've all come out. We got 5 successful cauliflowers out of 6, which I'm very happy with. This is the last kale that remains that hasn't been eaten by bugs. And then we've got some Brussels sprouts as well, which are doing okay considering. But I did notice last week, I think they might have some caterpillar eggs on them. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully we get some for Christmas. If not, we'll have to live without or buy them from the shop, realistically. This is where I had all of the potatoes. They've all come out apart from I've got a couple of plants down there. That bed had a really good crop from it. This one was really really not good, to be honest, because we've literally had no rain for the last couple of months at least. They were super small. Some of them have been eaten by ants, so I've just thrown them on the ground. This is where it gets exciting, because this is my first successful year growing peppers and aubergines. I've got so many of these baby aubergines on this plant. It's insane. They just keep coming. This is a normal aubergine plant, as is that one. And then I've got another one back here as well. So there's 4 on that one, and I picked one the other week. Some of my peppers did have blossom end rot. I threw this on the ground the other day, which isn't great. Got a lot of jalapenos there. Oh, that's one of the dahlia things that have just blown over here. This one is actually perfect. There's nothing on that one, and I think it's because I've been more consistent with the watering, or at least tried to be, and we've had some rain, which is great. This is honestly so exciting to me, because I've never grown a pepper that's turned red. It's insane. And then there's a big yellow one. This is a California Wonder, I think. Look at that. That's insane. I got this pepper plant from the garden centre. It's like a snacking variety. Oh, see, that one's gone a bit rotten. You can't really see that. I'll show you from the other side. And that one's turning. Oh, that makes me so happy. Then we've got sweet corn, which is all growing at different times, but at least we've got some pollinated, and there's a bigger one around here. So that's exciting. Hopefully we at least get like 1 corn or something, but I'm definitely gonna spend more attention on sweet corn next year. Courgettes, we've got so many courgettes, endless. We have got powdery mildew now, but it's an inevitable fate with courgettes. This one I'm just leaving to get massive, because I don't really like this variety, to be honest. I won't grow that next year. And we've got some more over here. They're a better size. Let me just show you. Look at that. That is not cute. That needs to come off. And this is the only cucumber that I had today, and look how weird that is. This is the only one, and there was a rotten one on there. I've been so sad, because cucumbers are my favourite things from the garden. That was the one that was rotten. Not cute. These are the baby Tondo courgettes. These are forever going to be my favourite courgette. So we've got a lot of these, but again, not been hand pollinating, but haven't needed to. These are the brassicas that have been left to the cabbage butterflies, because they've started eating them. Although we've had a new regrowth of kale, it seems, so that's looking okay. Now, another bit of a poor show is the beans. Now, I have been getting quite a few actually, at least a couple of handfuls a week, but only for the last few weeks. I was originally picturing this whole thing to be filled, so I'm going to do a better job with my bean seed planting next year, because not great. But the pumpkin and you're kidding. I didn't realise that there was a cucumber here. Oh my gosh. We've got hope for good cucumbers, guys. Is that the only one that's on there? You do not realise how happy that makes me. This gives me hope that we're going to have some good cucumbers. Oh, look at my sunflower. I'll try and fix that later if I can. But yeah, pumpkins are going off. This is actually a Yuchi Shuri. If I can show you through here. It's growing through the fence. I can probably pick it soon actually, but that one's so cute. I don't know if we've got any more. Certainly not over here. Lots of flowers, lots of boy flowers. Yeah, a lot of them aren't getting pollinated. Need to get some more bees. Look how many is on there, that's insane. I think there's actually 2 plants coming out of here. Well, we will see about that one. I did think that oh, I think I can spot one. There's one down there. I did have some butternut squash in here, and I thought I had some watermelon, but I obviously don't. I don't know if this sunflower has seen its best days and whether it will go back up or not. He's not looking too great, but we've propped him back up. Hopefully he revives himself. This is the carrot bed, which we've harvested quite a few carrots from. There's also some Welsh onions at the end. Although this is a fresh bed this year, the carrots are coming out so wonky. Let's go for this one. I always try and push it down, but that one's a bit stuck. Like, this was all fresh compost, no stones or anything. It's probably because it is fresh compost, actually, and it's got too many nutrients in, I bet. Anyway, they're cute, they're very tasty. I've got a pet mouse in that little bed. I've got a pet field mouse. I did plant some potatoes in there last week, our Christmas potatoes, so he might have eaten them, but we'll see. I can't remember what I had in there before. I tried to sow parsnips and they didn't come up, so I've sown some at home. Oh my gosh, our flowers are coming out. I'm getting so sidetracked today. This is chard. It's done us well. It's very crowded, so I think I'm just going to let that go now because I've got some at home. Again, with the radish, I let it go to seed, although I don't think the seed is actually any good because I opened one of the pods the other day and it doesn't seem to be any good. However, I've left them there because I didn't want to leave the ground open to the elements when we've got so much heat and so little rain. This was celery. I didn't actually end up using this because it bolted quite quickly. We're getting some seed heads though, so I'll probably save the seed. But again, good to have it in the ground and keep everything covered. Another courgette plant. Doesn't seem to have got any more courgettes since last week, but that's okay. Kohlrabi. This was a whole patch of kohlrabi. So yummy. I've never tried it before until this year, but that is a staple going forwards. Got some leeks over there. Bit patchy. We move. Again, I think it's to do with the watering situation. This borage is insane. I just sowed some seeds here. I didn't like transplant this or anything, but it's actually insane. My ones at home are not that big. Another little courgette plant. This is my only yellow one. Again, that one hasn't been fertilized. Fertilized? What am I saying? What's the word I'm looking for? My brain has gone. I don't know. I can't think of the word. You can tell me in the comments. I can't get that off. That can be for the mouse. So the mouse lives in here where I planted the potatoes, so he might have had them as a snack, although that looks promising. So we'll see. Well, it's starting to rain, but I'm honestly not even mad. Like, the rain could literally soak me and I would be perfectly happy at the moment because we have needed it. So pretty. And the cosmos are finally coming out. This has been the hugest bush I've ever seen in my entire life, and now there's so many flowers coming. I'm so excited for that. So cute. This whole flower area has not really worked, to be honest. Next year what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it more, so I've got 7 kind of 1 meter wide beds and then just have them as strips down here. I think it's been way too long of a day today. Me being in London and then coming here is just too much for my brain to handle. But I'm gonna have more market garden type style beds next year. 1 meter long, 1 meter pathway, a bit more uniform, and then I'm gonna pop my flowers as and where they fit, I think. Or I might have flowers along the fence line where the tomatoes are now, but we'll see. But now that these are coming out, it looks pretty. But I planted zinnias here as well. I've got no zinnias. I planted so many flowers here. Foxgloves, none of them came up. One zinnia came up and then it died. But we move. It is what it is. I've got lots of pretty flowers in my garden, and I'm able to get a bouquet a week, so I'm happy with that. However, I have just spotted this gorgeous girl. How stunning is that? I bought that dahlia a while ago, so I cannot remember what it is, but stunning. And then these are cornflowers. I think they're called Romantic or something like that. Those are stunning. I'm definitely growing those next year. I've literally already ordered. No, I've not ordered it, have I? I've put it in my basket though to order it because I am obsessed with those. Some stocks, antirrhinums, dried out, almost dried out. Calendula, we only had one come up that actually flowered because everything is just not doing good and it's about to tip it down. The heavens have well and truly opened and I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. We're almost finished. I just need to show you the rest of my tomatoes. Because what do you mean? There is so much colour. I am obsessed. Now I'm going to do a quick harvest in the rain, hopefully before my family gets here, and I'll show you everything once I've finished, but I look rained on and dishevelled right now. But yeah, I'm happy to have shared the garden with you, and let me know how your gardens have been doing this year. I'm excited to see them. Why does this look like a pepper? There are so many of these. I'm actually never going to get over this. It's insane how many there are. Tomato season is by far my favourite, and there are always some by my birthday, because my birthday's the end of July. And God just knows. He knew it was going to be my favourite. Every year I get tomatoes for my birthday. Well, every year going forward, because I actually used to hate tomatoes. This is what we're looking like, and I've got all of those left and all of the tomatoes down there. Oh, look how gorgeous that is with the sun and the rain. I've honestly never been so happy to be in the rain. It's insane. Look at all the gorgeous dahlias. Stunning. I think I'm going to leave some of the tomatoes for my cousins to pick. I think they will love that. I am going to pick everything else though. This is what we've got so far. Okay, I simply have to show you the first pepper because I've been waiting years for this. I might need to snip it. I'm going to snip it just in case. Are you kidding? That's insane. So crazy that we can grow this. And like this one as well. So gorgeous. And I want to get some of those ones, but I might need to go around the other side. Let's do that. I've only got 10% left on my phone, so I'll try and take a picture of the rest of the harvest, I think, because I don't want to leave you guys out, but I've not got much storage left, so not storage, phone battery. Oh, these are just coming off. so gorgeous. I must document this because this is the straightest carrot I've had all year. I really hope that you enjoyed today's garden tour, and hopefully I will get 1 or 2 more out before the end of this gardening season. I will show you the harvest basket when we finish. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and please do send me your Instagram links in the comments below so I can come and check your gardens out as well.